Alright, so what is going on, guys? Welcome to another Garden Warfare 2 video. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Moonbase Z Easter egg, because there is actually a couple of big Easter eggs, or there is one big Easter egg on Moonbase Z that we have not yet found. Now, I did a live stream yesterday. I was probably streaming for probably about 3 hours, and we spent probably an hour and a half on Moonbase Z with some people who was watching the stream, and we tried to find this Easter egg. Now, I think we may have found a few more clues towards it, but I'm going to be going step by step of what we have found in today's video. Maybe some people in the comment section could maybe get a team together, maybe try and find this yourself as well. And if you do have any more clues or anything, then leave them down in the comment section down below, and we will look into them. But yeah, today we are going to be looking at the Moonbase Easter egg. And first off, this is the first point that I do want to talk about. This says beware, and it shows a giant worm. Now, we actually know the location of the giant worm, which I will show you in a second, but it just says beware over here, so it's like the zombies are aware of this giant worm, and they do also spell beware, B-double-E, so I'm not sure if that's the zombies just being stupid, or it's something to do with an actual B, but it does say beware, and there is a giant worm there. Now, I believe that's the only clue that we did manage to find in this first section. So, we're going to go over here and capture the garden, because we have a few more clues in the next section that we're going to take a look at. But, yeah, that is the only first clue that we have found so far. Now, one other thing that we did do as well is we went around this entire map with gnomish perspective on, because there is actually a giant gnome lure underneath the moon where you can actually find a golden gnome. So we put the gnomish perspective on to see, you know, if we could actually find anything, and that was not the case. We didn't manage to find any clue or anything hidden or anything like that, so we don't know if gnomish perspective is in part of it. But if it's not, then I don't know. But the next suggestion, which Kara, one of my subscribers on Twitch, said was these buttons. There is actually 4 buttons here that you can press, which I did know about, and they just kind of make facts. If you actually press the button, it says, Moon is made up of 90% cheese and 10% stardust. There's the first zombie on the moon to survive by eating nothing but crystal brains. Venus is the only planet that rotates clockwise. Crystal brains are good at a source. Crystal brains are a good source of fiber and vitamins. So these are just different facts, and there was 4 of them together right here. So Kara thought, you know, if we maybe press all of these together, you know, maybe that could do something with the Easter egg, because the only clues we have so far is there is one little bit where we translated, which I will show you in a second, and also we need a lot of people. So I was thinking 4 would be enough, because 4 people is what you can have in a private match, and I was thinking that may be the solution, but we managed to press all these buttons here, and that was not the case. We didn't manage to find anything different there. Next up, we have a couple of different signs, like this one says the Z Cranium Motel. There's an arrow that says this way, so maybe we need to go over that way somehow. Spacesuit rental, I'm wondering if maybe we need a spacesuit. Working on the moon needs a place to rest your bones. That's kind of like the ship, I think that mines it. No, it's not. That's just like a rocket ship or something. But if we go over here to near where this zombie, the next zombie point is, they did actually give us a clue saying that this is something to do with it. Maybe if we translate this, it is something to do with it. And this does actually translate to Sushi Worm of the Month. Now, it does say Worm Sushi there, Moon Worm Sushi behind it, but this actually translates to, like, Sushi Worm of the Month. So we don't know what that exactly means yet, but if we do go over here, I believe there is something related to days over here. Like, look, here we have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It looks like there was a lot of casualties on Sunday, so I don't know if we need to relate something to Sunday. We do also have, where is it? Over here, we have job openings up. I don't know if that's related to anything. We have more potential casualties there, but this is something which we did find. We didn't actually find it in this location, but we did find it in another location. It says help wanted, seeking a band of unlikely heroes to help hunt the mighty moonworm. So they're aware of the moonworm. This moonworm is something that we need to try and find and hunt down. We do actually know where the location of it is, but we don't know where to go from there. So that is all we kind of found in this little area. We do just have the moonworm over on the other side as well, like this. This is where we originally found the notice talking about the moonworm, so it's over here as well. So that was the next thing that we did manage to find. Here is just like a little look at the machine. That does actually look kind of like a zombie, and it says wanted drill operator. So they want a drill operator or something. No idea if that comes into it or anything like that, because we can't actually do anything with the drill. So I don't know. But we'll go and capture the next base, because this is all we found so far in this location. But like I said, they would spend quite a little bit of time looking through these bases to try and find something out. The next base we're going to go across to, we're going to be coming back to here in a second. We did find a poster that talked about someone losing a key. So over on this poster over here, someone said lost keys. Someone dropped some keys somewhere near a black hole, and we was thinking, where was the black hole? And someone did actually comment on my stream yesterday saying there's something called the Black Hole Cemetery. So we came back over here, and this is indeed the Black Hole Cemetery. You can see it over there. It says the Black Hole Cemetery. This is the Black Hole Cemetery, and we looked around here for ages and actually didn't manage to find a key. We looked at all these gravestones over here. We couldn't find a key or anything. We can't go over there because it's out of bounds, but there was these little platforms down here. Like, we could go onto this one here like this. We didn't know if we could go anywhere else from here. We can't go anywhere else from here, so it is nothing to do with that. Oh no, I'm gonna die here. So we don't actually manage to be able to, there's nothing else down the side there, so it's nothing to do with falling off the side. Someone did actually say that they thought they saw the key behind here. We can't actually go behind here, though. Even with low gravity, we just can't go through there. It's like not possible for us to go through there. You can go through there with a Gaelic drone, though, but still, we didn't manage to find a key there either. So we don't know if the key's anything to do with it, but we looked around the entire place, didn't manage to find a key, and that was all that we found on this section as well. We didn't manage to find anything else on this section. These doors are a little bit suspicious though, but I don't know. That's the only thing we did find in this section. We didn't find anything else apart from maybe we could go into this somehow. I don't know. But yeah, that's all we found in this section. The next section, though, is where it gets interesting. The next section is where the giant worm is. The next section is where the drill is. And I think that this is where everything is going to go down. So, I don't know. If anyone does have any suggestions, let me know in the comment section down below if you do. Because I really want to find this Easter egg. We know we need a lot of people. Worm Sushi Worm of the Month is somehow related to it. And then we do see the giant worm as well. So, we're going to go over to the next spot. And this is where everything gets interesting. This is where it definitely does get interesting. So, a lot of people, when they get over here, they drop straight down there. But I decided not to drop down there straight away. And, you know, we was having a look around. And we didn't manage to find too much. We managed to find, like, a little blueprint of the actual machine itself. It's called the ZEROxFUSIONZ Mining Co. And it kind of breaks it down. We have Moon Crust. We have ZEROxFUSIONZ down there as well that we're mining into. And there's the crystals. And we just kind of get a little, like a little map of the mission. And we do actually have these over here, which don't know too much about it. It's hard to actually read what it says, but there is a little indication of what the machine looks like right there. We do also have another one of these butter machines here, so I don't think these butter machines will actually do anything. They're just like scattered around the map. These don't do anything either that we don't know about anyway, but that's all we found up here, so we ended up heading down. And let's go check out the giant worm. This is probably some of you may not have even seen this giant worm. You know, if you're playing multiplayer, you might not have even seen this giant worm. But just over here where you can see it's kind of like this little portal over here near the teleporter, there is like a giant worm that pops out here. Similar to the image, or exactly the same as the image that we got before. Let's see, which one are you going to come out of? It comes out of this one, and also this little hole here as well. So I'm just going to wait until he pops out. Come on, where are you? There we go. So as you can see, here we have the giant worm here. That's just a little Easter egg. We can't really do anything with it. We kind of fire at it, but that's all we can do. If we try and go over there, we go out of bounds, and there's no way to actually get anywhere across there. If you try and use your drone, that will explode as well. But that's all we found for the worm. But one thing which I do want to say as well is if you respawn around this area, we get a very, very loud noise. Now, before we do that, though, I'm just going to take a look at this machine. I've tried going all around this machine with the drone. Didn't manage to find any symbol or words or text or anything on the machine or anything. So I don't know if it is anything to do with this machine. I would expect it's somehow related to this machine, but we have no idea. But the next thing is if we actually go down here to where the little gnome's secret gnome lair is, not much that we can actually do here. Let me go into my ball just so we can get up top, because we want to have a look just to make sure that there is nothing. Oh no. Right, when you've got gnomish perspective, and you can see that a little bit further down and a little bit easier, but there is nothing really down here at all. So all we can do is go down here. And people was wondering, you know, like maybe it's something to do with this, but I don't know, because I mean, there's like, if we shoot this here, there's these gnome symbols over here. There's like these gnome statues over here, but I believe that there's 5 of them. And you can't do that in a private match. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, there's 6 of them. So, I don't think that it's something to do with these little gnome statues here. Let me just see. Can we actually jump up at these gnome statues? We can, but we can't do anything. So, I don't know if it is anything to do with them. And then if we come under here like this, we have the little golden gnome that you can pick up, which is awesome. An awesome hiding place. Here we have the giant gnome thing as well. But we didn't really see anything in there. One thing which I do find interesting, though, is here we have the portal that everyone goes through, but just behind this portal, we have another one of these doors. This is exactly the same as the giant gnome door that we do have in the gnome lure, in the backyard battleground. And it's exactly the same, but it's just a smaller version, but that's all I found there. Maybe I was thinking that key that's near the black hole would open that, maybe, but we didn't manage to find anything there. And the final thing that we did really find is if I respawn over here, there's the little worm over there. If I respawn over here, everyone, if you are wearing earphones or headphones, just prepare yourself because this is very, very loud. So if I respawn here, there is a loud noise that is going to appear. So I just want to prepare yourself, guys. If you are in headphones or earphones, just take them out now because it is very loud. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to do that. And then I am going to respawn because that's when there is a very loud noise. And it absolutely scared me to death on yesterday's live stream. But let's respawn. Oh, that noise is very loud. That was actually quieter than what it usually is, but it's just weird how that loud noise happens when you respawn. So, I don't know. I don't know anything else about what could possibly be on the moon map. You can actually go up to these, like here as well. I was curious if it could have been anything to do with maybe up here, because we are on low gravity, so it is a little bit easier to get around. We're also on super speed, which makes it even easier to get around, but I don't know. I have no idea what we could have around on this Easter egg, but I'm really curious to find out what it could be. We've been on top of the machine, couldn't find anything there as well. There's these suits here, which they do say, like, was there a sign saying suits for rent or something? I think it was like, maybe there's just like 4 suits here, so maybe those suits could be somehow involved with it. There's nothing down that side, and yeah, I don't know what this could be over here as well. But, oh no, that's the end of the game anyway. But, yeah, I have no idea what it could possibly be on this map. I have no idea. If anyone does have any clues, let me know in the comment section down below, because we want to try and find out this giant Easter egg. I want to try and get another hint off Gary on Twitter, because it's still really difficult to try and find out what we need to do. But, there we go, guys. That is all that I did find on the Easter egg yesterday on Moonbase Z. Let me know in the comment section down below if you do find anything else out. Try and get a team of 4 people together in a private match. Do some talking, do some investigating, and let me know if you do manage to find anything out. But there we go, guys. That is it for this video. Hopefully you did enjoy so far of what I found on Moonbase Z, and let me know in the comment section down below, like I did say, if you do find anything else. But thank you very much for watching, guys. My name is ZEROxFUSIONZ, and hopefully I'll catch you guys next time.